I gotta hear this clown shit.
He at it again. Roll it. A seventh person is arrested in a violent home invasion in Winnetka.
And one of them turned out to be a Chicago rapper. We're checking back in with Say Kwan, who is live at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse with more on this. Say.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, those 6 men, all between the ages of 22 and 30, have now been indicted on charges of conspiracy to commit robbery and kidnapping. A seventh man, as you mentioned, was also just arrested yesterday, and prosecutors are saying a criminal complaint is expected to be filed for his alleged role in that home invasion as well. According to this indictment, guys, one of the suspects posed as a food delivery driver to get someone who was inside their home to open up the front door. That is when investigators say the other men, who were armed with loaded guns, forced their way in. The victim was held at gunpoint for about an hour, physically restrained, while the suspects demanded access to a safe, a computer, and even cryptocurrency accounts. Shortly after, authorities say the group took off, then met up with other alleged co-conspirators to split up their shares. Now, as you mentioned, we have learned one of the people charged is Isaiah Dukes, who some people may know as Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama, who now lives in Los Angeles. Fox Chicago has actually interviewed him, and this was last November, after offering to help out a local mom and her young son after they were brutally attacked by a group of kids in Chicago. So far, all 6 men have pleaded not guilty. They will remain in custody pending trial. The 7th person arrested is also expected to face federal charges pretty soon here. Now, if convicted, the alleged suspects could face decades in prison, including possible life sentences for kidnapping charges. Guys?
Say, I know this is a lot of information, but do we know how police found these suspects?
Well, the interesting thing is, we heard from the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they say that this very much moved pretty quickly here. They were actually able to secure arrest warrants within 12 days of that home invasion. And, I was out in Winnetka last month to cover this home invasion, guys, and I remember hearing directly from local police there that these men were masked. So even after those arrest warrants were obtained, they kind of kept them sealed while they were working to identify everyone. We do know this was definitely not like a one-man job, right? We know multiple agencies were a part of tracking down this group, like the ATF, the FBI, but also, of course, several police departments in the area, including Winnetka, Chicago, Glencoe, Northbrook, and Orland Park. Guys, I'll toss things back to you.
What up, family? It's your boy SNTV, man.
What's
back
good?
Back y'all with another news update. Make sure that you hit that like button, share this, and subscribe to the channel, man. Getting right into it. Cops have picked Lil Zay Osama up, man. Mind you, this is a man that once had juvenile life. He was involved in a situation that got a man killed with Ray Money Visions. He got Ray Money Visions basically shot and another man killed. He got caught with a gun, leaving a gun in an Uber in New York. Mind you, that's fed off the top right there. What else? A jewelry store robbery. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? Lil Zay Osama has been involved in shit ever since I've ever known about him. But one thing about him, he always evades major prison time. So I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do this time. Now, are you always on the scene of some shit? And you the right?
Funny as hell. I'm hungry.
Zay Osama's name
Just started this lab. Just got my lunch.
So I had to ask myself, what is going on with Zay? Dirk got locked up and everybody just completely just fell off. Y'all wasn't doing shit like this when Dirk was out. Well, come to think about it, actually you would. But see, Zay just wouldn't sit the fuck down. Zay wouldn't sit down. All you gotta do is sit down, get money. You, a home invasions game, you can't get away with that shit in 2026. It's too many cameras. They got body detection now. They scanning motherfuckers now. Like, they can determine who you is through. Like, if these people really want to solve crimes, they can solve all of this shit for real, for real. Let's not get it mistaken. The ones they really want to solve, they solve them, don't they? This is not like back in the day where y'all can pull stunts like this. This was, to me, crazy. This was crazy, man. Y'all demanded cryptocurrency accounts? Like, that's a paper trail. Real talk. I don't know how y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with this, man. Like I said, every day it's just crashing out, crashing out. Now they did this allegedly on the 22nd of March. So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all updated on that situation, man. And I would say free Zay, but fucking keep his dumb ass. He don't like being free. Real talk. In other news, everybody was wondering how Alfonso Talley got that gun. Now, it was reported that he went through like 5 or 6 different searches.
NBC5 investigates a question that is still perplexing many of us and may haunt police families for a long time. How did a violent career criminal smuggle a gun into a Chicago hospital while he was in CPD custody?
Investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy is here and has been looking for some answers tonight. Chuck?
Stefan, when Alfonso Talley was taken into custody and put in a CPD transport wagon, the police policy called for him to be handcuffed and searched head to
That
toe.
nigga put
It's
a gun in
procedure
his
repeated
butt.
thousands of times a year in Chicago and on hundreds of occasions for every patrol officer. Tonight, investigators are still searching for answers in the Talley case, how he managed to sneak a gun into a hospital emergency
In
room
his butt.
past 2 veteran officers and hospital security who all had searched him. The moment of truth for many Chicago police officers, an arrest and search for dangerous weapons. This 26-year-old career criminal, Alfonso Talley, whom prosecutors say appears in a lengthy rap sheet of gun crimes and shouldn't have been on the streets, last Saturday managed to smuggle a Glock 10mm pistol like this, branded as a subcompact and easily concealed. Now, law enforcement sources tell the NBC Chicago investigative team that Talley hid his illegally obtained weapon in the folds of fatty skin, his weight recently down from 320 pounds to 280. Despite Talley being unclothed for a medical check and covered with only a hospital blanket, the gun went undetected during several searches. Prosecutors say the chronic felon pulled the gun from beneath the blanket and began firing at both wagon officers.
Remember, professional criminals, people who are carrying guns, are professionals in what they do. They do not want to be caught. They are very good at secreting weapons upon their body.
Former CPD Chief of Detectives Gene Roy says this department's directive lays out custodial search policies, including occasional searches of genitals, buttocks, anus, or undergarments. When Talley was arrested last weekend, he told arresting officers that he had swallowed 5 bags of drugs and needed medical help. Investigators believe that ploy was to get inside Swedish Hospital, where he would be unhandcuffed for an imaging scan. That's when he retrieved the gun hidden in rolls of skin, according to law enforcement sources. How did Talley know about the possible escape point? We've learned Talley made a very similar drug swallowing claim a year ago. According to this Chicago police report we've obtained, April 2025, Talley was arrested and said he'd swallowed multiple bags of crack cocaine and was transported to the hospital. On that occasion, there was no gun. But during arrests, officers aren't likely to know such history, according to Roy.
In 90% of those cases, you are not going to know who that individual is, what their criminal history is, and what sort of background they may have had. Are they a violent offender or a non-violent offender? You would be shocked at how resourceful criminals are to avoid getting caught with a weapon or to try and bring a weapon into a facility where one is not allowed.
Detective Roy tonight says in his decades at CPD, he never saw a suspect conceal a gun in the way this was apparently done. And he says apparently because we may never know exactly where it was hidden on the accused shooter.
In his
Federal
ass.
prosecutors tonight say they know where the pistol came from. Talley's girlfriend, now charged with buying it illegally at an Indiana gun store. She's charged with lying to the gun store owner about why she wanted the gun.
If you were seeing somebody, man, that was big before and then lost a lot of weight, but they hadn't like been working out, you know, or they didn't lose it slow, they did gastric bypass or something, you know, along the lines of that, or took that Victoria or whatever that stuff is to make them lose weight, Ozempic. But when you see all that skin, like those people you can hide shit up under there. First they were saying he had to have it in his backside, but I guess that wasn't plausible. That didn't make enough sense. So they saying that they thinking that he had it under his like fatty skin. Coming out with the pistol from under your soft black underbelly is crazy. Real talk, man. Hey, man, y'all be careful out there, man. People doing anything nowadays, man. 2026 came in like a hell of a gunfire. Straight up. Y'all know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends.
SCN
Learn how to
TV
use
news.
them. It's your boy SCN TV.
Street news, babe. Damn. Lil Zay Osama getting 35 years fast. Pooh Shiesty 25 years. Lil Durk life. And they gonna be all together. That's crazy.
You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG.
We got Trenches News. I want to check this out.
That's how you support me.
What he talking about?
Now, follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 383. Make sure you go and get life insurance, y'all. If you got kids out there claiming hats, this and the dead, make sure you go to PlymouthLifeInsurance.com, man, and sign up for life insurance. Holla at Aaron and Contrail. Yo! It's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra now. Food, hygiene, clothes, back it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you're homeless, so make sure you get back. Let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. It's Wednesday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you're aware of your surroundings and know where your kids are. All right, y'all, we talking about the big three. We talking about Lil Zay Osama, man, and his home invasion charges. We talking about Pooh Shiesty. The lawyer has withdrew from the case. And we talking about Lil Durk, man. All three of these guys we won't be seeing for a long time, and they are the biggest crash outs of 2025, 24, and 26, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button so the video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, AJ, he hooked it up. Make sure y'all smash that hype button and that like button. I will be going live in a few hours, man. Make sure y'all there. All right, so first we're going to start off with Lil Zay Osama, man. Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama and 5 others are charged in a home invasion in Winnetka. Prosecutors say they posed as delivery workers, forced their way inside, and held a victim captive while demanding valuables and cryptocurrency assets. All have pleaded not guilty and face serious federal charges with a possibility of life sentence. On March 22nd, the suspects allegedly posed as food delivery workers and then armed with guns forced their way in a home, held a person inside the home captive for an hour, and demanded access to the safe, computer, and online accounts holding cryptocurrency, according to federal prosecutors. The defendants were Isaiah Dukes, who was known professionally as Lil Zay Osama, Deshaun Brown, 24, of Chicago, David Franklin, 24, of Chicago, Anthony Ramsey, 22, of Chicago, Khalil Dukes, 30, of Elgin, and Jalen Chambers, 24, of Bourbonnais. They all have pleaded guilty. And it's a 7-person. A 7-person has been charged. He locked up, so his complaint should be coming out soon or later, man. Lil Zay crashed out. He been begging to go to the feds anyway. He been online, no jumper, everywhere, bragging about murders and killers and robberies and all. They putting belt to ass and they taking everybody's shit. They posed as delivery workers, drivers, and then got in these people's house. Hey, to all the people out there, stop answering your door. If you ain't got no phone call from a family member or a friend, or don't answer the door for no delivery driver, especially if you ain't ordered no food. If you ain't got no packages, ain't no need for you to open the door for the UPS man. You know you ain't got no packages. Don't have your mind being greedy or think that you have a package out there when you know you don't. You hear me? You can save your own life. Just listen to me, man. Learn from Lefty them. Learn from you gotta learn from people who already died, man. That's how you can avoid death, man. But Lizzie Osama and them, they through. I say if Lizzie Osama and them cop out, they gonna get a 35-40 ball on everything, bro. They ain't playing about cryptocurrency. They ain't playing about, home invasions, using they roadways and everything to get there and escape. They ain't playing that. And you posing as, workers, a job that you don't have. I thought the rap
Yo,
money. I guess not. But yeah,
what's
Lil
good?
Tommy
What's
and
good?
5
What's
others,
good?
man. They through. Well, 6 others now. They are through, man. Pooh Shiesty, man. I'm gonna switch over to Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty lawyer has withdrew from the case, man. They talking about he grabbed 2 more lawyers. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you why lawyers. They when you know that it's over with, Gucci then dropped the disc, man, and told the whole thing. Now, I ain't bashing Gucci or none of that, bro. He a businessman. That's business. Like I said, if he would have made Guwap on the side block and East Atlanta and robbed him and took his chain, then that would have been some hood shit. But he forced him on the contract, robbed everybody with him. Hey, look, he did what he did, man. But yeah, Pooh Shiesty, if you ask me, man, if he cop out right now, it'd be from a range from 18 to 25. But if he don't, he might get a 30 ball. You hear me? That he part of the Rolling Loud tour, man. Him and them. And then we got the biggest, Smirkio. We got Lil Durk. He tied up in so much shit, man. Even when people say, oh, man, this third party, they really ain't got nothing on Durk. Man, they got a lot, bro. When the people who you fed, who in videos jumping around like the flying monkeys off the Wizard of Oz, man. They flying around, G'd up, a merry, going to shows, counting hundreds of thousands of dollars. And them the ones that's gonna be the one that was good way that say you did it. Because everybody saying that it's Lil Durk. Everybody. All the people who own the case, they point the finger to Lil Durk. Hey, look, we can get you 30, we can get you 20 years. Just say it's Durk. And that's what they doing, man. That's what they
needed that. I needed that. That was good.
Yo, what you doing? They look, man, Florida meeting.
Y'all go over to OG Let Rhyme channel. Like, share, and subscribe. I like the way it feels. I ain't gonna lie.
I got these shadows in the valley, feelings I can't shake. Walking around the beacons with the soul about to break. They follow me like whispers never leave a man alone. But I don't want to embrace them, I'm just carved out of stone. I only want to create, build a throne out of the rain. Time stood still in the drizzle, drowning out the pain. Like for death,
Yo. Doing good. How you doing? Long time no here, my friend. You've been gone for a long while, my friend. Very long time.
There's a man who can beat Mike Tyson, our damn demon. When Tyson reads someone, he puts them to sleep. If he touches Jose A, he will destroy Tyson. Look, I am ready. I am coming to take him. I am coming to finish them. I fight looking for the knockout.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
August
This
17th,
motherfucker.
1986.
Motherfucker touch you with his glove. He's supposed to be a devil. You fall out.
The arena was packed. But this was no ordinary boxing night.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:08.
The young predator obliterate another man from the ring.
2:08, sir.
29-year-old Mike Tyson enters the ring, doubt-free. 26 wins on 24 knockouts, knocking 15 opponents asleep in the first round. Every fight was a nightmare. Many lost.
Well, I mean, you've been gone for a minute.
One mission: to be the greatest champion. And tonight, He was ready to destroy anyone. But facing him was a man called the Devil Incarnate. Jose
So where you at? You in the UK?
Almost 2 meters, and a reputation as an unbreakable beast. He survived exile and misery on the streets of Miami, where the weak don't get second chances. As a professional,
where you at? What state you in?
Straight win. Unbroken after his first defeat, he rebounded and started another streak.
Okay. That's what's up.
He took brutal punishment
From Liverpool.
time again,
okay.
But no one could break him.
Okay, that's what's happening. Real shit.
Sometimes the referee intervened.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to y'all out there in Ireland.
A year earlier, he fought a war with James Bone Crusher Smith and lost by split decision. Many fans believed that he was robbed of victory. Then he had a tough fight with the son of a legendary champion, Marvis Frazier, again on the edge, and again lost by majority decision.
Man, I want to roll up and smoke, but I don't even feel like
Months before facing Tyson, he put together a dominant winning streak and showed who he really was. When he reached the edge, it was as if a demon awakened inside him. David Jacob knocked him down. He got up.
Woo! You said an 8-hour boat journey.
There they began to call him the incarnation of a demon. No
That's like a full day of work.
Jeez. Something
and you just on the boat.
The center of the ring, and as if he felt no pain.
But I'd have been scared the motherfucker. I don't like in the water. Unless I'm in a swimming pool or something.
To them,
other than that,
he had no choice. You always look for ways the underdog could win in order to be objective. Well, today I looked at Jose Revolta's options, and I didn't find any. But Jose Revolta saw it differently. And on that sweltering night in August of '86, they finally came face to face. When they exchanged glances, the arena seemed to fall silent, as if they all felt it at the same time. No words were needed. In that moment, their eyes said it all. They were ready to destroy each other. It was clear from the first second. Tyson wasn't going to wait. He closed the distance, dodged, lead, stepped under the blows, and exploded. Hooks, uppercuts. A feeling hung in the air. The knockout was inevitable. Yeah, some combination. You have to have it all first. He talked to Tyson. He said, I don't want to take anything away from being able to tie up Mike Tyson. He has to go downstairs first. Stay downstairs, bring those hands down to the feet. Keep those hands up at all times. And again.
Tyson fighting this tall motherfucker.
In the second round, wow, the first breaking point. Tyson corners Revolta on the ropes and explodes with a combo. Revolta kick. Tyson, his speed velocity behind his punches. There's the upcut again. Once again. Once rather than make Tyson was back, moved up slow and cross. So count right hand by Mike Tyson is invited.
Hey, got you. Peekaboo. Damn, not spit out his mouth. Bitch ass. Damn. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Body blow.
The crowd erupts.
Face shot.
It seems the end. But on the count of 4, he
Uppercut.
rises like an immortal beast, as if a demon awakened inside him, and he marches forward again, forcing a brutal exchange. The following rounds become a test not only of strength, but of will. Tyson presses relentlessly, without giving a break. Body shots that steal the air, uppercuts that shake the head, hooks that slam into the jaw. With every second, Revolta's defense begins to give way. His face changes under the punishment. It swells. It becomes heavy. Every blow should have stopped him. But he remains standing, refusing to retreat or break, as if the pain itself drives him. This begins to frustrate Tyson, because nothing goes according to plan. His opponent does not crumble, does not fade under the pressure. On the contrary, he continues to advance slowly and relentlessly, like an unstoppable beast. And at one point, even the commentators look at each other and lower their voices. There is something in him that does not allow him to surrender. Something that keeps him in the fight and pushes him back into the fire, forcing him to go forward again and again. He is not intimidated. Plan is starting to work. Tyson just turns south. Lunging. That was an uppercut by Walter and Tyson.
Ooh, look at Tyson.
He's like a trained locomotive. Doing from the very first round. Went on and both corner after that round. Now starts the pressure. Unlike Orgrian, as I mentioned, power, and no one has too much in a combination of an injured man and also a low blow rise on. I also like that Hutchinson keeps on his punches and Khan just missing that upcut. Ken Rooney developed it. Halfway through the fight, it becomes clear.
Bam!
The fight has gone much further than expected. Tyson puts everything into every blow, trying to break him. But Revolta resists, refusing to yield. The atmosphere in the arena begins to change. The audience that came for a quick knockout falls silent and watches in a different way, with growing tension and respect. Because what they have in front of them no longer seems like a simple man, but something that defies logic, that refuses to collapse under pressure, and that with each second makes one thing very clear. This is not just a man, it's a demon.
In the 8th round,
Tyson increases the pace. Suddenly, sensing the moment, he throws a right hook that lands clean and square on the jaw. Brutal. Impossible to absorb. Revolta can't handle the impact and collapses back to the canvas.
Damn, knocked that mouthpiece out.
There's a good hand.
Like beating the hell out that boy.
Body shot knocked it out. Again, taking a lot of punishment. Another good right hand back to the body. There is no swing, and there's a slashing right hand from Billy Wilson
Combo.
into a neutral
Bam, bam, Vic.
The referee starts the count, and Tyson calmly steps back to the neutral corner, raising his hand as if the end were inevitable. At that moment, it all seems over. Revolta lies motionless, and the arena holds its breath waiting for the outcome. But at the number 7, something changes. The crowd erupts as they watch him rise again. Slow, ponderous, as if he's crawling up from somewhere deeper. There's no panic in his movements, just a stubborn determination and something darker, more primal. As if a Cuban demon inside him refuses to give in. And as he stands up, he makes something clear without saying a word. The fight is not over. Still not yet. Another big left hand. Oh, he's letting him out. He's really out. Look at the hands. Look at that left hand of right. Straight right hand. From about Tyson. 40 ups. He's tired. Now Tyson, all he wants to do is counter. Tyson's really taking his time back. Couple hits and pop that right hand. With the title shot within reach, Tyson smells the end and knows that a decisive finish would be perfect here. So in the championship rounds, he goes all out, unleashing a relentless barrage on an exhausted rival. Every punch thrown with the intention of finishing. Under that pressure, Revolta falls to the canvas for the 3rd time. But even as he falls, that same stubborn resistance persists, as if the Cuban demon inside him refuses to be extinguished and continues to drag him into the fight.
Bam! Night, night, Irene. That nigga steady getting up.
The referee starts the 3rd count, and against all logic, Revolta gets up again slowly, on the edge as if crawling from the darkness.
Bam!
He pounces without leaving any room.
Oh, Adrian!
Every ounce of power, every punch thrown like a...
Hey, man, I did not know. I never seen that fight before. But that's some amazing shit. Teenage Tyson fought a mob boss. Now I'm the beast. Yes, he is. He is ferocious. You said, dude, the what? The hot sauce on the table is crazy. It ain't never crazy, motherfucker. Because you never know when you might need the hot sauce for something. I'm talking about, man, dude, the hot sauce on the table. Shit, nigga, I just got to do eating. That's funny as hell, though. What else over there? I got some dip, some chip dip over there. Damn, it's crazy. It's like It's cloudy and the sun trying to come out. Real shit. You funny as fuck, though. Hell no. Since you want to talk, let me show you something. I couldn't eat this motherfucker. This motherfucker was a foot long. A foot long steak Philly. That's the rest of it. That shit funny as hell, though. You got me laughing. Hey, some of y'all be coming in here, be trying to troll me and shit. Y'all be making my day, because y'all be funny as fuck. Like, for real, for real. And I fucks with the trolls. Oh, I love smelling this. Boy, it be smelling so good. The trolls in the house, when you see them, point them out. There's some trolls in the house. When you see them, point them out. Oh, shit. Also, they let Lil Zay Osama out of jail. But what the fuck made you? You all the way in Cali. What the fuck made you come to Chicago to do a home invasion? But y'all crazy. I be telling y'all, Joe. These cameras out here is real. They see everything.
The person inside of that.
Every year, more than 6,000 people fall into these murky waters and disappear. They didn't drown. They stepped on something invisible beneath the mud, a cobra with an extremely potent neurotoxic venom. The overwhelming number of snakebite cases, 700,000 annually in the flooded rural areas of South Asia, drove researchers to the desperate measure of proposing an audacious bioweapon. Whoa. Import thousands of red-bellied piranhas from the Amazon rainforest and dump them directly into flooded rice paddies to hunt snakes. Use one terrifying predator to eliminate another threat.
Okay, y'all got piranhas to kill these king cobras that's down in the water.
But nature doesn't work up.
So people won't die no more. So what you gonna do when all the snakes
Releasing
gone?
the planet's most dangerous freshwater predator into an ecosystem didn't solve the snake problem. It set off a brutal chain reaction, disrupting the entire food chain and making the cobras themselves 10 times more dangerous. And so this misguided ecological experiment backfired. It all began with an ecological paradox of human creation. Millions of hectares of land were transformed into flooded rice paddies to produce food. When the monsoon season arrived, the massive floodwaters turned the dry lands into shallow inland seas. The rising waters robbed millions of cradots and cobras of their shelter. But these reptiles were not killed by the rising water. In fact, kinematic analyses showed that the cobras are extraordinary swimmers. They glide through the water almost noiselessly. They use the water to cool off and to hunt amphibians. The flooded rice paddies have accidentally become their new super city. The problem is that farmers are forced to wade into the murky water to harvest crops. Visibility underwater is zero. The lead moving through the mud, a farmer can't distinguish between a rice root and a coiled cobra's tail. Once stepped on, the snake has no way out. Their sole survival reflex is to sink their two hollow fangs into their victim's leg and inject a dose of neurotoxin, a venom that cuts off signals from the brain to the diaphragm and paralyzes the victim's respiratory system in less than 120 minutes. About 27% of serious attacks occur directly beneath the water surface. Manual measures to capture snakes become useless in a flooded area, thousands of square kilometers across. The situation became so desperate that an extreme solution was on the table. If humans couldn't see snakes in murky water, they needed a hunting machine that didn't rely on their eyes to find their prey. And the Amazon had just what they needed. The red-bellied piranha, Picos centris naturi, wasn't chosen for its jagged teeth or a bite 30 times stronger than its own body weight. It was chosen for its perfect homing mechanism, like biological radar. In the murky waters of the Amazon River, the piranha is temporarily blinded, evolved an extraordinary lateral system that runs throughout its body. This network detects the slight pressure oscillations and microscopic vibrations in the water. When a cobra crosses a rice paddy, the undulating movement of its body creates bands of hydrodynamic waves. To the piranha's nervous system, that vibration is identical to the signal of a wounded animal, an invitation impossible to refuse. The ecological intervention plan seemed perfect on paper to throw piranhas into the system of canals and rice fields. A high density of predatory fish would sweep away any creatures moving through the water. The cobras would be exterminated or would no longer dare to go near the water. When the dry season came and the water receded, these invasive piranhas would either be eliminated naturally or captured by people to use as food, leaving no trace behind. Cosa fito por albohan. However, when the laboratories opened their doors and piranhas reinvented nature, scientists forgot one of the most basic laws of survival, Iveril. The hunter never chooses the most dangerous prey. He chooses the easiest prey. And the rice paddy contained a gigantic food source that did not know how to defend itself. When the schools of piranhas spread throughout the flooded areas, they quickly came into contact with the cobra's high shala, but attacking a creature 2 meters long, capable of counterattacking, releasing venom, and moving with agility required too much energy. The piranhas immediately abandoned that goal. They discovered the native ecosystem. The native species of fresh water, these small carp, shrimp, and mollusks, had absolutely no evolutionary mechanism to defend themselves against an Amazonian predator. For millions of years, these fish had never previously had to face a pack hunter with such an incredibly terrifying speed of biting and tearing. What happened next is called by ecologists a trophic cascade collapse. The piranhas carried out a unilateral reduction of the population. They were not just eating to survive, they were devastating the very structure of the ecosystem. Native fish populations plummeted in just a few weeks. The disappearance of native fish had a devastating effect on mosquito tadpoles, leaving their larvae without natural enemies. Rice fields were quickly transformed into giant mosquito breeding grounds, causing malaria and dengue fever to skyrocket in rural communities. But the destruction didn't stop there. This wasn't just a biological collapse, it was a deadly blow to the central economy. Freshwater fish account for up to 60% of the animal protein in the daily diets of tens of millions of poor people in the region. When fish catches plummeted by up to 80% in piranha-infested waters, food prices skyrocketed. Iritiama. Food shortages and child malnutrition began to loom as an inseparable shadow. Humans had brought piranhas to protect farmers, but now the same species of fish was robbing them of their last source of life. Do you think losing the source of native fish was the worst part? No, the real tragedy was just beginning. Because when the source of easy-to-hunt fish dried up, thousands of underwater piranhas began to suffer from extreme food shortages, and one hungry piranha broke all safety rules. The food source collapsed, and the survival instinct kicked in. Souls of hungry piranhas stopped being selective. Anything that vibrated underwater now became a target, including dangerous cobras. Fights broke out underwater, but the piranhas did not immediately take down the snakes, and they attacked by causing minor wounds, biting their tails and cornering the reptiles. The result was that there were thousands of poisonous snakes surrounded by slightly injured snakes who were driven into a state of extreme panic. Snakes have a special defense mechanism in their physiology. When they are under extreme stress and perceive a constant threat of death, their adrenal glands release large amounts of hormones, while their venom glands produce a denser concentration of toxins than normal. Instead of snakes avoiding humans, the rice fields were filled with snakes and peak toxicity, ready to attack with multiplied aggression anything that touched them. To escape the jaws of the piranhas, The snakes were forced to change their behavior on a massive scale. They abandoned their usual aquatic hunting environment and, in a panic, rushed to dry areas earlier than intended. This ecological migration pushed millions of snakes directly into areas inhabited by humans. In a very short time, the population.
We know a lot about what is 2 miles and 3 miles down. It isn't being shared with the public, but our government and probably other governments know quite a bit.
Antarctica is one of the most isolated places on Earth, a place where temperatures fall so low that survival itself becomes a challenge. For most of human history, it has remained outside the attention of the world. However, recently, Linda Moulton Howe, an Emmy Award-winning reporter known for documenting unusual and controversial accounts from...
I gotta watch that. Shout out to OG Lebron. Y'all go over there, like, share, and subscribe. That's one of my moderators. He got amazing music. OG Lebron.
Can't hold me down, can't hold me back. Burn every track like a dragon on the track. On your marks, get set, murder through the coast. I got my eyes on the alley, 70 before we go. Yo, my style's pure swagger. Drake of a guest, I don't need no lagger. Still got skulls on the hoodie looking chronic. Now says the lifestyle's getting along and bro that we rock like a garden show. The further I go, the more the valleys go. Through the freezing rain and every snow. I can't hear those is the only way I go. Feel a Superman. Ready for the world with the truth of the world streets unfold. I got a super plan. Climb to the list. Aim to my goals for the clips I twist. That's why I bring it to life. The shows from the best to the worst. That's how it goes. Still straight on, 'cause you know I'm rolling. Give me the beat and the G is rolling. Just one stage, I'm like a leg. Spotlight on me, that's all I need. Rolling. Give me the beat and I'm rolling. That's why I bring it to life. From the best to the worst, that's how it goes. Still straight on, 'cause you know I'm rolling. Give me the beat, no G is rolling. Just one stage, I'm like in the bed. Spotlight on me, that's all I need. Rolling. Give me the beat, and I'm rolling. Check my stance. I'm really prepared. Focused, I've never once been scared. Before I bounce, yo, check the light in. The flow so heavy, it's getting frightening. They want the drama, they want the lava, but I'm still firing. The valley's like a lava. I get low, then I hit the target. Throw solid in the air, let the story be told. Raging, want to see it red like the flag. OG, let's go, get up in the flag. Can't hold me down, can't hold me back. Me every burn, every track. Step to the mic, now I'm bringing it back. From the valleys to the world, I'm bringing it back. Step to the mic. Yeah, we're rolling.
Shout out to OG Lebron. Go over there to his channel, like, share, and subscribe. If you don't know how to spell it, I'm finna show you. OG Lebron. You dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. You did.
My style still swagger. Drink up a chest, I don't need no lager. Still got skulls on the hoodie looking chronic, man.
Oh shit. OG Lebron, that's how you spell it. I'm gonna leave it there for y'all to go over there, like, share, and subscribe, please.
This song goes out to Riot DA DON and all the people of Chicago that are struggling right now.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
See you. Listen. From the valleys of the north, where the slate meets the rain, I grew up on the gravel, familiar with the pain, but I hopped across the water, felt the wind on my face, looking for a rhythm in a different kind of place. I landed in the child where the skyline hits the clouds, met a brother named Riot standing tall amongst the crowds. He showed me how the streets talk the language of the hustle, but underneath the concrete is a different kind of muscle. It ain't about the trigger, it ain't about the flex, it's about the soul survival and what's coming for us next. We're worlds apart and exit, but the heartbeat is the same, trying to find a little sunlight in a cold windy game. People killing, people dying, children hurting, children crying. Can you practice what you preach or what you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 sense of guidance from above. People got me questioning. Where is the love? Love, love. Where is the love? Love, love. Riot told me stories of the Southside heat, while I told him about the shadows on the dark hearted street. We're both searching for a sanctuary, a moment of repose between the sirens wail and the way the river flows. I found peace in the gardens, up behind the brick wall, watching kids play ball, sitting proud, sitting tall. It's a different kind of bravery to put the anger down, to be a king of peace instead of wearing a heavy crown. From the Welsh Hills to the Loop, I'm seeing through the smoke, and the cycle of the violence is a heavy rush to joke. So I'm walking through Chicago with my brother by my side, choosing love over the ego, choosing grace over the pride. It just takes one to start a change, to rearrange the way we see the range of human life. From the coast to the plains, breaking all the cycles in the heavy iron chains. Similar to Chicago, yeah, the message is clear. We're casting out the hatred and we're casting out the fear. People killing, people dying, children hurting, children crying. Can you practice what you preach or what you tell the energy?
Where is the love? That's OG Lebron. Another song he made for Riot. I'm gonna play one more though. I love this one. Y'all go over to his channel, like, share, and subscribe. Tell him I sent you.
Straight out of Merthyr, a crazy Welshman named OG Lebron, from the gang called Lebron with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sword off. Squeeze the trigger, and the bodies are hauled off. Fuck the head, coming straight from the underground. They go to last in the bag, cause I'm brown and brown, not the color that the boys in blue wanna see. They think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit, cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun. Be beaten on and thrown in jail. We can go toe to toe in the middle of round. Searching my clothes and looking for the stats. Thinking everywhere slide is out for the cash. You'd rather see me in the back of a van. They see me in the terrace with a gun in my hand. Be a cop around the shape. And when I
OG Leron, go over to his channel, like, share, and subscribe. Whenever I get a chance, I love sitting back vibing to the music.
Man, fuck them.
What?
Man, fuck them goats. I got 2 bullies right now, twin.
Man, y'all need to stop mocking things back in the day in the Bible. Look at this mock.
Man, fuck them goats. I got 2 bullies right now, twin.
God didn't make those bitches, Tyreek.
You got me fucked up. I got paperwork and all on these bitches.
You're just trying to be helpful, Reek. I get it. But we need space on the Ark for animals, not experiments. The flood will be here in 3 days. If you want to make yourself useful, go convince the others to join before it's too late.
Hey, there's a flood coming. Y'all got like 72 hours before. Hey, bro, you need to get your family and head to 55th Street. It's about to go down. All right, Dad. I hope y'all know how to swim. Man, these folks ain't listening to Jesus. What make them think they about to listen to me? Zeus! Get back here. Make sure you get my shit straight.
No worries, I got you.
Ah, what you cut my hair with some caveman clippers? You need to upgrade your shit, man. Come on, big bro. Is this Samson's or Supercuts? You ain't faded. Tape it up or nothing. And don't be acting stingy with the black spray. Get me right. Ah, somebody get this dog. Zoo, ease up off him. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I needed that. That was good.
Good, twin? Yeah, I'm good. It's light work compared to what I've been through.
Light? Man, that dog just got on your ass like a heavy weight. Wasn't nothing light about that. Where you get one of those from anyway? I gotta get me one of them.
My dog, I bred it myself. If you got somewhere I can keep him at for a few hours, I'll show you the sauce.
I call that. Come on, follow me.
Hold up, you didn't pay yet.
Man, you bucked. Goddamn, gang, slow down. Hey, bro, you gotta get it how you live around here.
So what you doing out here anyway? You from around the way? Nah. Noah sent me. I'm supposed to be warning everybody about the flood, but that ain't really been working out.
The flood? What you talking about? Damn, bro, you ain't never heard of a flood? Nah, never. It's basically about to rain non-stop and wash the whole city out. Noah told you that? Man, don't listen to him. He washed up his damn self. Stuff like that don't happen here.
You sure your people ain't gonna trip?
You good. My mama love dogs.
I never got your name, little bro.
Cain. They call me Cain. Cain? Like Cain and Abel?
Yeah. I can't stand his ass. But how you know my brother?
Why it look like we in the projects? Because we are.
Tyreek, this my mama, Eve.
Hey, Tyreek.
Your mama's so goddamn fine. Now I see why Adam folded the way he did.
All right. Keep on playing. I'm going to do you like I did Abel.
I don't want no smoke, bro. I'm just here on a mission.
But back to what I was saying. The people not listening. It ain't what you saying, it's how you saying it. You talking doom. They don't care about that. Look around. They living, trying to have a good time. Stop calling it a flood. Call it a boat party. Boat party, make sure y'all pull up. Boat party is gonna be lit, don't miss it. 55th Street by the Arc. Come get y'all flyers, boat party. A boat party? That might be lit. I'm all out. That was a good idea, bro. Hey, bro, let me hold your chain. My chain? For what? Just let me see it, bro. Goddamn. All right, bro. Bring my shit back ASAP. I got a VIP section on the boat with your name on it. But first, you gotta give it to me.
I'm Asha. And you are?
They call me Kane.
Is that water?
Oh, shit. What's happening? I gotta go get things ready for the party tonight, all right? I'll see you there. You ever rode on a giraffe?
No.
Well, I'm gonna make sure you see what that's like tonight. Come on, Tender Man. It's time to go. I'll see you tonight. How the hell I'm tender when you wore my chain to go talk to a hoe? Get off me, man. Right now's not the time, Reed. Look at the sky. Yeah, you're right. Let's get to the Ark.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Sir. Hey, you gotta pay for that.
God damn it, Tyreek.
Name ain't on the VIP list, bro. You gotta go to the back of the line. What the fuck is this shit, man? Nah, bro. Times ain't that hard. I'm gonna need to see some cash or a goat. Y'all good? Come on. Ladies free all night. Everybody else, have your money ready.
Doggone way, this is not how this went. False narrative. Don't be good.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You snap with this one. This is what I do, Reek. You'll be able to buy your own Ark after this. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You celebrate while the sky opens above you. I warned you, and still you dance now the water comes. You're more than welcome to stay. This is not a party. This is a second chance. What you do with it is up to you.
Come on, girl, let's go.
Asha, where you going? Don't leave yet. Oh, shit. He got my tag. Hey! Do you care whether you live or die? I don't know. But I do know I'm trying to fuck.
Dang! That's crazy.
Man, fuck.
trying to get big today. What's up? You know, like a casino. Oh, we got a casino. Come, I'll show you. Boy, what the fuck? This a hard rock? What you mean? This is the real hard rock right here. I hit for like 3 goats last week.
These dice are loaded. Get off me. That's my rent money on the table.
So what you want to play first? I fuck with the cards, really. You play Tonk? What your Indian ass know about Tonk? I got 12.
Oh, he's sweet. I got 11, my boy.
Let me see your bow and arrow right quick. Don't tell me they got you. Yeah, but I ain't tripping saying. I'm about to get it back in blood. Man, I'm ready to slide. Bet. Just give me a second. Buddy think this shit sweet. Okay, but I got something for that. Get ready to land, boys. What the heliante? What do you think they want? Oh, I know what they want, and you're not gonna like it. Then let's go find out. Look, I've seen this before. They gonna try to finesse y'all out the land with a turkey leg and a box of Newport shorts. Just stay quiet and let me do the talking. Hold up, Chief. That boy got on all black forces.
My friend, we come in peace. I even brought gifts from our land for everyone to enjoy. Fuck. Everyone check your bags. We have cigarettes, toiletries, snacks, and more. Consider yourself a part of the glorious Spanish Empire. We even threw in some. Stop the fucking cap!
You speak boldly. I know how to fight. I'm not sure if I know you. Nah, but I know you. So you can take them cheap-ass gifts and try that somewhere else. Fellas, there's another way to handle this. Tyreek, let's just hear them out and see what they have to offer. Yeah, let's see, Tyreek. You really about to let him finesse y'all like that? It won't hurt to hear him out. But I told you what they own. You really gonna believe him over me? I just met both of y'all. At least he brought gifts. All you did was come to our land and fuck our women. You gotta turn it slow, nice and steady. See that sizzle? That's what you want. You flip too fast, you ruin the skin. Aye, aye, aye. This is how we do it.
You got on black ones for real.
He really got y'all folks eating this shit up. Maybe he ain't all the way back, Tyreek. Well, look at it like this. The gifts y'all thought was free gonna come with an expensive price tag in a minute. So what you think we should do? Hey, well, one thing we can do. What's that? Get some proof. Come on. I don't know if we should be doing this, Tyreek. Shut your bitch ass up and come on. But if they catch us, that's on you. They won't. And if they do, fuck them. Let's get on while everybody's at the party. What we supposed to be looking for? Let's just take a look around.
Tell him to shut his bitch ass up.
It's a big ass ship.
Yeah, you right. Let's split up so we can cover more ground quicker. If you see something that stands out, let me know.
Bet.
What the fuck? Fuck. Man, I know you got something hidden in this dirty ass room.
Come on, let's slide. We got it.
Got what?
I'll explain when we get there. Just come on.
Can I get everyone's attention, please? Please, everyone. Settle down. To new beginnings, and to the prosperity that awaits us all. Salud!
Salud!
Don't listen to that bullshit. He playing with all y'all. Everything he's saying, cap. And I got the proof to show it. He plans on turning in this whole island into a Spanish colony overnight. That means it's gonna be a whole lot of ugly motherfuckers that look like him running around here with some hoes from Europe that ain't washed their ass in months.
You misunderstand me, young man. We come bearing gifts, knowledge, civilization. We seek alliance, not conquest.
Alliance, huh? So explain this.
That's nothing more than a map, you poor fool.
Wanna know what else is funny? What it say on the back of this bitch. By the grace of the crown, these lands shall be claimed in the name of Spain. All inhabitants will submit to the authority. Resistance will be met with great force.
That's enough.
We've been gifted this beautiful dinner, and we will continue to enjoy it. Let's go! Y'all ass can't fight. Well, if you feel like that, hop in there. What I'm gonna do that for when I got a pole? Y'all do this all the time? Only when it's a problem. The guy in brown thinks the other guy took his bow. What does Bo look like? I ain't gonna lie. Something was off about the chief last night. We had all the proof we needed. He either extra fanned out or you working with him. Chief? No. That's the last person you have to worry about snaking him. He'd never betray his people like that. That motherfucker ain't put down a cigarette since he got here. We had cigarettes way before they got here, Tyree. Yeah, but they wasn't no Newport shorts out of the box, though.
Make America great again.
Are you enjoying the new world yet? Every fucking minute of it.
Day 23. I tried to warn them about Columbus, but they think I'm capping. Wait. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm gone. They gonna have to just figure all this shit out on their own. Damn. I know I'm forgetting something.
Damn, the map. I knew I forgot something. I gotta go back and get that. That bitch gonna be worth some M's. Shit, if they don't want it, I'll take it. I ain't too good for no free bands. Wait, I know his ass wasn't just here. Oh shit, this the chief house?
Where your pole at?
I knew something wasn't right. Columbus ain't had no business in here. I wonder what they got going on for real.
Welcome aboard, Frosty. We've been expecting you.
Chief been in here hanging out good.
So are the terms we discussed still the same? With my help, you and I will be the richest men all the West. But I'm afraid we do have one issue. That boy of yours, Tyreek. Yes, Tyreek has given me nothing but hell since I stepped foot on this land.
Well, I overheard that Tyreek was leaving today, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'll be damned if I let his ass fuck up my paper.
I know I could get in this bitch. I just gotta find something small to pick it with. Shit. Hopefully I could just find the key.
Just wait until we have Hard Rock set up all over the country.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. We talk again soon.
And this shit just gonna have to do for now. Come on. Come on. Ah. Yes, I got it. Let's see what you got hiding in here, Chief. Yo, how the hell does motherfucker get a Trump hat? I know you gotta have something else in here. Damn, Chief. You really sold your soul for a casino.
God damn it. I guess I gotta get some more.
Tyreek Travel. That's the name of this show. That's crazy. He said, how the fuck did you get a Trump hat? Shit crazy, man. I'll be back later on, y'all. What the hell is this?